Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Carmina, coming back with another video about Lenormand, exploring Lenormand card by card, exploring different kinds of spreads and meanings and comparisons and Lenormand decks. It's just a Lenormand extravaganza. Let's put it that way. So if you are enjoying this video series, make sure to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, give a little emoji in the comments just to let the algorithm know that you're interested. Okay, so that being said, today's topic is the ship, meanings, different contexts of the ship in Lenormand. And the deck I decided to use today is the Old Style Lenormand by Alexander Ray. And what I like about this deck is that it has this 18th century flair to it. The type of drawings and the objects or buildings themselves that are depicted have this flair which resonates with Mademoiselle Lenormand, the creator, the originator of Lenormand decks and Lenormand reading. Okay, so that being said, let's get on with business. Ship. When we see the ship, what does that evoke? It's the archetype of movement, of travel, of departing from somewhere. It's the archetype of people that are voyagers, that are businessmen, that meet a lot of people. It's the archetype of foreigners and foreign affairs, also going on a travel, a conference, or a vacation. The ship card is a neutral card. So that means its meaning is very tied or dependent on the cards before or after. It's like a sponge. It just absorbs the positive or negative cards. And another interesting thing, and this is valid with any Lenormand combination, is that the sequence is very important. If you have a card before this, it can mean something, and if you have a card, the same card after this, it can mean something else. So I'm going to start with an example illustrating this. So if we get the rider first and the ship after, the rider means news or visitor, and the ship, of course, travel or changes or departure. It means that this news or a message or a visitor initiates a journey, a transition, a change. It could be someone invites you on a travel, someone gives you news about relocating, or it can mean like an opportunity that sets plan into motion. Of course, it depends all on the context of the reading, what the reading is about. But if we have it switched, if the position is switched and we have the ship first and then the rider after, it means that the journey, which is the ship, leads to a message or news on arrival. So as a result of the travel or the movement or the change, you receive important information or you meet someone or you have like an important encounter. So the emphasis here is what happens after the journey. I'm going to give you another example like this. Let's keep in tune with the marine situation. I'm going to show you the anchor. So let's say you have the anchor first, which is stability or security, but it can also mean being stuck in certain contexts. If you have the anchor first and then the ship comes after, it means that the stability is being disrupted or loosened by a journey. So it depends if this is going to be good or bad by the cards before or after. If you get the clover after, it's like this stability or this routine, which is the anchor, is being disrupted, and it's like a breath of fresh air. It loosens up the situation, and there are new opportunities that are coming up. Or it's just showing the desire to move from a stagnant situation. It depends on the context. And then if we have it the other way around, if we do the switcheroo and we put the ship first and then the anchor, well, this can mean that the journey, the change, the travel, which is the ship, can end up in stability, in grounding, which is the anchor. The travel will lead to a lasting and secure outcome. You can settle down in a new location, you can find stability, and of course, context matters. The cards around will show whether this is a desirable situation or not. So let's give a 3-card example. Let's say someone is asking about a move. They're looking for a house. They already have a house in mind. They're like, okay, I'm really interested in this house. What should I do about it? And you pull 3 cards and you get the house, the ship, and the clover. What does it look like to you? The house, the ship, and the clover. Well, it could look like it's a lucky thing because the outcome is good, the clover, but the house comes first and the ship is after. It means that opportunity has sailed away, so probably someone else is getting that house. If you would have the ship first, it would show your thinking about moving to that house. So it would be a different thing. But if you have the house first and then the ship, it means that opportunity has passed and someone else took that house. But it's a blessing in disguise because of the clover. So you're going to find something better. So although it's not the outcome you wanted because maybe you were really set on that house, your eye was set on that house is no longer available. That ship has sailed. And at the end of the day, it's going to be fine because the clover shows new opportunity. Okay, let me give you some other examples. In a 3-card spread, talking about the relationship, asking what is the direction of my relationship with my spouse. And you get the heart, and then you get the ship, and then you get the cross. It's not such a fun thing because the heart shows that you're very invested in this relationship. The love and the emotional connection are at the foundation of the relationship. It's not like you have some hidden interest. You actually genuinely love this person. But then if you get the ship, it shows, okay, this relationship is going to go through some changes. It's going to go through some movements. It's going to go through a journey. So either you take a journey together, literally. Let's say you're traveling together to some sacred place. That would be very specific, but the cross is usually burdens, it's difficulties. So it shows that the relationship is changing, is changing towards the worst. You're gonna go through like a hard time. And whether you're gonna get past that hard time or not, you have to pull more cards and see what happens. But these 3 cards together, the cross at the end shows sacrifices, difficult decisions. The ship, with a negative card could just be moving away and ending, just separating. Okay, so let's say we have a work question, a work related question. And the question is, how is my career gonna pan out? I'm gonna start a new job. Is it a good move for me? And we get the ship, and then we get the tower, and then we get the moon. So the ship is obviously a change, a move, a transition. So you're embarking on a professional change. Then the tower. The tower can show an institution. It can show isolated place. It can show a large organization, a bureaucratic setting like a government or a corporation, big company, not a small town business. And the moon recognition, I gave it away already. So the moon can show working by night, or when it's in a professional context, it's recognition, appreciation. It's a reflection of the sun. The sun is success. So the reflection of the sun is the moon, which is the reflection of success, which is appreciation, accolades, all that good stuff. So all in all, moving, embarking in a new role, in a large organization. It could also involve travel because of the boat. It's a significant change, but it leads to opportunities for recognition. And also, the moon is a very intuitive and creative card. So, the role that you undertake has capacity to fulfill you more creatively or emotionally. So that's very good and very nice. Okay, so that's what I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and the examples because I enjoyed recording it for you. And until next time, check out my other videos on Lenormand, cards of truth, astrology, human design, and various other topics. There are over 200 videos on my channel to choose from. So I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.